Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Heal My Tajweed, helping you read. My name is Ashik, and if you're new on this channel, I want to help you improve your relationship with the Quran. So inshallah, I welcome everyone. It's Friday today, so we're going to do our Surah Al Kahf, the entire surah, inshallah. If you are familiar to how this works, now you should know how we're going to proceed, but I'm going to give a few minutes for some people to join in, inshallah. Also, before we start, I need to have confirmation as usual from someone on YouTube. Can you write in the comments below when you can, if you can actually hear me, inshallah. I will kind of double check on my phone, but it's not always clear. There are some delays for whatever reason, inshallah. Can someone please on YouTube let me know, can you hear me or not? So I will wait for confirmation. Something is running in the background here. I can hear myself, so I think should be okay, but I would still prefer someone from your end to let me know, because sometimes on my screen and on my end it plays up and I'm not sure whether you can hear me. Inshallah, please someone let me know. Okay, so I'll give a few minutes for everyone to join in. Now, how you know what we did last Friday, alhamdulillah, we did the entire Surah Al Kahf and I had 11 people come and recite. Okay, let me just say some salam to some people now. We have Retno Olia, I can, Jazakallah khairan for letting me know. And we also have Uzair Amir, yes, alhamdulillah, thank you for letting me know. And welcome everyone. So brief explanation and we'll get cracking inshallah. So how this works, every Friday it is recommended to recite Surah Al Kahf, and we have started last Friday. We did the first 10 ayah the Friday before that, but last Friday it was alhamdulillah. Shahida Begum, you want to be admitted to the room? Okay, inshallah. I haven't started the Webex room yet because I need to give the explanation, and then there will be people coming in and out with their microphone in and out. It is very disruptive, so give me a couple of minutes, inshallah. I will open the room inshallah for everyone, okay, and I'll announce it. So on your screen what you can see right now, you have each participant will recite one page approximately. The first page will be a bit longer because it's verses 1 to 15, and the details are in the description below. Now, just to again reiterate, because of the nature of the long recitation, and those who struggle really terribly with a lot of makhraj problems and with, you know, maybe the flow, maybe it's taking a long time to correct, we will kindly ask you not to recite for today, because I have also another session which we did last night, Thursday night at about 9:30 p.m. I need to find a better timing for this one, for you to come and do more basic recitation on Juz Amma, which you voted for, the majority of you anyway. So I hope you understand, because of the flow, it's a long surah and we want to complete it to, you know, to keep with the sunnah, inshallah. Please don't feel bad if you're having major problems. You may not be able to recite the whole page, so I hope you understand, inshallah. And so that's that basically. Now, how this works, like you know very well, there is a link below for Webex. If you're joining in, you need to give a username, email and password. The various time zones are down below as well for the various parts of the world, inshallah. And we have some conditions. Please join in with your own copy of the mushaf. Make sure you're quiet place without any background noise, like kids in the background. Sometimes it can be very disruptive. Be silent and listen to the Quran recitation, as in don't interrupt. So if you do join in, have your microphone off until I call your name. Respect your turn. I will call you in order of appearance. You preferably should have your video off on Webex, but if you do have it on, then please make sure you are Islamically appropriately dressed. And if you hear any mistakes, please correct us if you have the knowledge. You can also call in. If you don't want to recite, you can share your experience with your tajweed so far, but for today, because we're doing the surah first, you can do this at the end of the recitation. And please share this message, this video, this link with others, inshallah. And please do not ask me any questions about aqidah or fiqh. I will not answer them. We are keeping this strictly for the Quran and strictly for tajweed, for the sessions we are doing within the tajweed lessons that we do, okay? And inshallah, I hope that's clear. Now, that's kind of it, and I have not much else to say. We're gonna get cracking in a minute. And some people have asked me about other things. Let me just crap on here. So if you see on your display, please remember to subscribe to the channel, inshallah. Please also, I have a second channel called Heal My Tech. I teach about tech stuff there. Go give me some love there. We keep it halal, alhamdulillah, but there's nothing to do with Islam or Muslims. We have a temporary Google page as well if you want to contact me, and you can leave a message there. Every link will be in the description. There's also a resources page for Tajweed, and finally there is a donation page through PayPal, paypal.me/Hilmat Tajweed. Please consider donating for Sadaqah Jariyah for you, inshallah. Some people say they don't have PayPal in their place, country of residence, so I don't know what else to do at the moment. So contact me, inshallah. We'll find a way if you want to contribute. And also, I'm looking for help for the channel. If you got tech skills, IT skills, or even Tajweed skills, or any other way you want to help to maybe expand this, inshallah, please get in touch with me. Okay, khair. Enough. That's enough. Okay, inshallah. Are you ready? And we are going to now open the Webex meeting, inshallah, and I hope everyone is ready. Please remember, come in and have your microphone off until I call your name, because otherwise it's very disruptive. Okay, and we have a few people here already, alhamdulillah, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I'm going to take a sip of water. Now also, please, those who are familiar, have please feel free to help the other brothers and sisters on YouTube comments how to join in and explain some of the basic stuff. We don't want to interrupt the flow. And sometimes what happens on my end, the chat on YouTube comments, for some reason it stops to work. I don't know what the problem is. It's from YouTube, and so you may have questions posted on YouTube comment and I can't hear or see them, and I do apologize. If you do try to chat with me on Webex, I may or may not see it. You may not know I have 3 monitors here, and I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 screens, a copy of the mushaf, plus I have to listen to you and correct you. It is too much, so I can't always keep track of everything. So I hope that's clear. If I did not get your question, please forgive me. Try to send it on both, or even just connect on Webex to ask the question. It's not from my end, inshallah. Khair. So who did what? I don't know who was here first. We have HP, Retno, and Shahida Begum. I think Retno, you probably were first here. Also Shahida Begum was asking to be admitted to the room. I'm not sure who was first. If you know who was first, let me know. I don't know, but I'll give whoever the first platform.
Begum.
Shahida Begum, you were first.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Is that correct? Were you first?
Yes. As per my knowledge, I'm first. I don't know now.
Okay. I can only hear you from one side of my microphone, my speaker, for some reason. Is there an issue from your end? Or is it
I'm not sure. From my side, it's okay, but I don't know. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's only from the right side. I don't know if it's my connection. Something is wrong. It's okay, inshallah. As long as I can hear you on one side, it's fine. I hope others can hear you. Can everyone hear Sister Shahida Begum? There's a beep coming up.
Hello?
There's a beep coming up from your end, I think.
No. It's okay now?
Yes, I can hear you on my right side only, but it's okay, inshallah. Let's try. Okay. So,
okay.
Do you want to start?
Yes.
So you know which, does everyone know their parts to recite? It's in the description, just like last week, okay? Everyone will take approximately one page.
I'll be, Ustad, I'll be reciting from 1 to 15?
That's correct, inshallah.
Yeah, sure. I'll just start.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه
Sister, you stopped on min ladunhu, so you cannot
say,
sorry. Yeah?
Min ladunhu.
That's it.
Min ladunhu.
Yes.
Right? Yes. قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات
الذين يعملون الصالحات
الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا.
In fact, it probably is better to go back to وَيُبَشِّرَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ الَّذِينَ. Okay, but خير inshallah. Continue.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Mm. ماكثين فيه أبدا.
فيه short vowel.
ماكثين فيه
You're
أبدا.
stretching the ha. You're saying فيه. It's فيه أبدا.
Okay. ماكثين فيه أبدا. Better.
Yes.
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم
ولا
كبر
لآبائهم.
ولا لآبائهم.
Do the whole
Right?
thing. ما لهم. Yes.
ما لهم به من علم ولا
No.
لآبائهم.
لآبا because it's a long vowel. And then there's a mud.
Yeah, right. Yes, you're right. ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على
You stopped on نفسك. You cannot say نفسك.
Okay, I have to say نفسك.
Yes.
فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا أم حسبت أن أصحاب الكهف والرقيم كانوا من آياتنا عجبا إذ أوى الفتية إلى الكهف فقالوا ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا.
Okay, pause. When you stopped on wahay, did you run out of breath, or were you pausing there?
Sorry?
When you pause on one wahay, did you pause, or did you run out of breath?
No, I didn't pause. وهيئ
Okay, you
لنا.
ran out of breath.
No, I didn't pause.
Fair enough.
No.
So try to make your
Okay.
hat flat, okay? Continue.
Is it right?
Yes.
وهيئ لنا.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. فضربنا على آذانهم في الكهف سنين عددا ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا نحن نقص عليك نبأهم بالحق إنهم فتية آمنوا بربهم وزدناهم هدى وربطنا على قلوبهم.
Pause.
Sorry.
Too long, yeah? And
Sorry.
don't force your ayn as well. Ala is fine. Don't say ala. Don't block your throat. Just relax and let it go. Inshallah.
Yes. وربطنا على قلوبهم إذ قاموا فقالوا ربنا رب السماوات والأرض لن ندعو
If you pause here, you cannot say لن ندعو.
لن ندعو.
Yes, it.
Okay. لن ندعو من
No, wait. So one, if you pause, you have to say lan nad'u, okay? But now if you're reading, now the alif on nad'uwa is not
silent.
is silent. So lan nad'uwa, no stretching,
Okay.
okay?
Okay. Okay. Jazakallah. لن ندعو من دونه إلها لقد قلنا إذا شططا هؤلاء. Correct?
Yeah, that's fine. Continue.
Okay. هؤلاء قومنا اتخذوا من
قوم اتخذوا.
Yeah. هؤلاء قومنا اتخذوا من دونه آلهة لولا يأتون عليهم بسلطان بين فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا.
Okay, mashallah. So you're practicing, I can tell.
Yes, I am. Alhamdulillah, I just joined Masjid, so I just by hearted Juz Amma. Now I'm Juz Tabarak. I'm learning by heart.
That's fine. Now,
Yeah.
for your posing, I'm not going to give people lessons on posing because I myself have problems with this. What I advise people, everyone should try to learn Arabic, including myself. But to pose, it is better to follow a reciter of your choice and pose where they pose. And try not to pause anywhere you wish. Obviously, whenever you run out of breath, you need to pause. This is necessary. Pause is not a problem. But to have better meaning, better flow, it is better to continue from where it makes more sense within the ayah. And it's not always that you pause where there is a verb or continue. It's not always the case. So in the meantime, if you don't understand Arabic, it's better to follow a reciter and pause exactly where they pause and continue from where they continue from, if that makes sense, inshallah. It makes the experience better, inshallah. Okay?
So for basically for that, I need to know the ayah's meaning because I don't know the ayah meaning. So I need to know the meaning.
Listen to a reciter.
Okay.
And pause. That's what I'm saying to you. Pause where they pause and continue where they continue from. Especially a reciter who hopefully they know the meaning of the Arabic and they can do this. Does that make sense? Obviously, it will differ from reciter to reciter where to pause. It's fine. It's a difference of opinion. It's not a problem. But it's better to follow someone if you don't know Arabic. And I'm in the same boat as well. I have learned a little bit of Arabic. I've forgotten most of it. And I need to get back, inshallah, especially with the Quran. So, inshallah, we'll try to make a program for this as well. Okay?
Inshallah. How is my tajweed?
Alhamdulillah, it's good. I know you've recited before, so it's not bad at all. Alhamdulillah.
Okay,
but obviously, like I said to everyone, I'm not the most expert person in the world for tajweed, so I will only correct you to a certain level. Also online, I'm not going to correct you on everything. It's difficult, but mashallah, you don't have any major mistakes, so which is okay, alhamdulillah. Just a few things when you pause, so it's fine, alhamdulillah. Okay?
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah.
Barak feekum. Okay. Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Alright, may we have the next person, which is either, I think it's Sister Retno.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Give me 1 second, sister. Famila on YouTube, please send link. The link is in the description below. Famila. If you don't have it, I'll try to post it here. It's the same link every week for the Webex thing. So I'm pasting it here, inshallah. Okay? And I hope, please, everyone on YouTube, if you can help the people, because I can't monitor everything by myself. It's quite difficult. Please help them. Okay, khair. So, Sister Retno? Okay, sorry. I think it's official. My speakerphone is broken because I can only hear from the right side, so the left side for some reason is not working. Khair. So my right ear is going to be very sore at the end of this, so I'm going to have to switch, inshallah. Khair, no problem. Okay. From ayah number, is it 16 to 20? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Tafaddal.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ اعتزلتموهم وما يعبدون إلا الله فلووا إلى الكهف ينشر لكم ربكم ينشر لكم ربكم
ينشر لكم.
ينشر لكم ربكم من رحمته ويهيئ لكم من أمركم مرفقا.
ويهيئ لكم من. You have to make two bits of غنة there on the meme.
Okay. وهيئ لكم من أمركم مرفقا. وترى الشمس إذا طلعت تزاور عن كهفهم ذات اليمين وإذا غربت تقرضهم ذات الشمال.
ذات الشمال with the lam, yeah?
Oh, yeah. ذات الشمال وهم في فجوة منه ذلك من آيات الله. من يهد الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا.
Pause. من يهد الله فهو مهتد. I think you bounce the ha, you say muhtad. Okay, once again. من يهد الله.
Wait. من يهد الله فهو
No. من يهد الله.
Okay. من يهد الله.
Pause. May, not ma, but me. This is one of the exceptions where the fatha is not a straight flat. We incline it a bit, so it's من يهد الله.
من يهد الله فهو المهتدي ومن.
Pause. You're stretching the hu. You say yahdillahu. Okay, it's short vowel. Again.
Oh yeah. من يهد الله.
Pause. You're saying yahadi. You're bouncing the ha. من يهد الله فهو المهتد.
من يهد الله فهو المهتدي ومن يريد.
Pause. You stretching. You say فهو المهتدي. You're stretching the dal. فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل.
فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل.
Stop. You're stretching the dal on muhtadi. You're saying muhtadi. This is not correct. It's muhtadi. Short vowel. Again.
Okay. فهو المهتدي فمن يضلل.
No, you're still stretching the dal. Start from من يهد الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل.
من يهد الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا.
Stop. There's a little bit of stretching, but inshallah, as long as you know, underline this, work on this, okay? Continue.
Okay. وتحسبهم أيقظا وهم رقود.
أيقاظا وهم. Long vowel. أيقا.
Zon.
أيقاظ. ظن. Okay, and then you have to merge it. أيقاظا وهم رقود.
وتحسبهم أيقاظا.
أيقاظ. It's فتحتين. ظن. ظن.
أيقاظا وهم.
أيقاظا وهم رقود.
وتحسبهم أيقاظا وهم رقود.
Sister, it's not ذو, it's فتحتين, okay? أيقاظ. Like qa and dha, okay? Once again.
وتحسبهم أيقاظا وهم رقود.
I can't hear you if you're correcting it, to be fair, so maybe it's the audio thing, but also you have to do idgham with two beats. أيقاظا وهم رقود. So last time, and then we'll continue.
ونقلبهم ذات اليمين وذات الشمال وكلبهم بسط ذراعيه بالوصيد.
Okay, وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه
بالوصيد.
باسط. You said باسط.
باسط. وكلبهم باسط
وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد.
وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد. لو اطلعت عليهم لوليت منهم فرارا ولملئت منهم رعبا.
منهم فرارا ولملئت.
منهم فرارا ولملئت منهم رعبا.
Do you know idgham with ghunna? So فرارا, two beats with ghunna because there's a wow after the tanween. So فرارا ولملئت.
Okay. Continue.
Yes.
وكذلك بعثناهم ليتساءلوا بينهم قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم.
No. If you pause here on يوم, not يومي.
Okay.
قالوا لبثنا.
قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم. قالوا ربكم أعلم بما لبثتم فابعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة.
أحدكم بورقكم. Meme before about two beats. فابعثوا
أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة.
Okay, on بورقكم only one beat on the meme, alright? Also there is a mad on فابعثوا, 4 beats at least. Once again.
فابعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف.
Stop. There's a lot of mistakes here and you're reading too quick as well for me to stop you. So again, فلينظر first إخفاء. أيها 4 beats. أزكى طعاما إخفاء. فليأتكم being before about 2 beats. برزق منه. Okay, there's a lot of tajweed rules you're not applying. So once again, فلينظر. And slow down. You read too fast for me to. It's okay. Your pace is okay, but to correct you online is too fast because I don't know where to stop you, especially when you're making more than one mistake. So once again, فلينظر أيها
فلينظر أيها.
Stop. two beats of غنة for إخفاء before the ظا, and the إخفاء is heavy. فلينظر أيها أزكى. Okay.
فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف.
Stop. Not minhu, short vowel. Minhu. Also, فليأتكم 2 beats. Min before a ba. فليأتكم برزق منه. Or you can say منه وليتلطف.
فليأتكم برزق منه. فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف يتلطف ولا يشعرن بكم أحدا إنهم إن يظهروا عليكم يرجموكم
Stop.
أو يعيدوكم في ملتهم
Okay.
ولن تفلحوا إذا أبدا.
Do this last line again. There's a couple of mistakes. إنهم okay. إدغام with غنة two beats. إن يظهروا عليكم. Once again. And then يرجموكم. The raw here will be heavy. Once again.
إنهم إن يظهروا عليكم يرجموكم أو يعيدوكم في ملتهم
أو يعيدوكم.
ولن تفلحوا إذا أبدا.
Okay, mashallah. So you read okay, your tajweed is okay, but I think because you probably learned this wrong or you've not been corrected, you are reading without realizing the mistakes you make. So do you have a teacher?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, then I would suggest that you know your teacher needs to go back with you and all the surahs. If you're not reading this with them, just check. You need to double check all the surahs that you've done so far, because you're not aware of the mistakes, and that is an issue to become independent as a reader. Okay, you need to be aware at least for the most of it. And when I am trying to correct you, because you're not aware of it, you're not correcting it 1, 2, 3 times. So this is an issue because you have all mistakes and you need to correct that, inshallah. Okay.
Okay, inshallah.
Barafikum. Okay. So just to, there's only wait. Okay, everyone, wait a second. So you remember, you can have another go, inshallah. So if you want to stay on the line, if there's no one else, there's a few people waiting. So I will give each person a turn, inshallah. But I can't control who comes, who doesn't come. So if you want to read again, you just have to wait your turn again. But let's give some other people. Also, I just want to remind that if you do hear a mistake, and if it's a major one, I may not hear it. It's an audio thing sometimes, also because there's lag, there's delay. So please let me know. I don't want to be miscorrecting you either, inshallah. Khair.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. I just want to know one thing.
Okay, 1 second. Who is this?
Shahida Begum. Okay,
when you do talk to me, please make sure you tell me who you are, because I can't always see who it is for some reason.
Sure.
So
sure.
And okay, you don't need to call me Sheikh if you want. I am not a Sheikh. Brother Ashik is fine. If you want to call me Ustad, which is kind of okay, I guess, but Brother Ashik or Ustad is fine. But no Sheikh. I am not a Sheikh. Okay. What's the question?
I want to know, after just I have finished reading 1 to 15 juz.
Okay.
I want to know after Noon Sakin, you have said her. After Noon Sakin, when Ya comes, the idgham bi gunna, the sound will come from the nose. Yadharu.
Yes.
Or yadharu.
No, that's correct. The sound will come from the nose, from the noon part, not from the ya part. But because it merges, so you have 50% of ya and 50% of gunna from the nose. That's correct.
Okay, not full.
No, it is full. It is not as a strong gunna as you have a mushadda, like a noon shadda or mim shadda.
Okay.
But yes, you have to make it from the nose. Every gunna comes from the nose anyway. The makhraj of the gunna is the nasal passage, nasal cavity, or the nose. All right. So every time you do a gunna, even if you're doing on a gunna with one beat, let's say it still comes from the nose anyway. Because the gunna part, the sound comes from the nose, not the letter, just the sound.
Okay. Innahum yadharu. Am I right?
Yeah, you're correct, but you need to be a bit more with gunna.
Innahum yadharu.
That's correct, yes.
That's correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Barafikum. Okay. Next, I think we had, if I'm not mistaken, Brother Islam. Brother Islam, are you here? Who is this? Walaikum salam wa
Sister Kausar.
Okay, so you got your hands up. Okay, I'll give you the platform. So hopefully after this, if Brother Islam is there, because I think he was there from before. So you're
Okay.
reading 21 to 27, correct?
I just entered, so before I tried, but it didn't allow me to enter. But
Oh, okay.
Alhamdulillah, I just
Alhamdulillah, good.
entered.
That's fine.
So
Okay. Also,
21, you said 21?
21 to 27. Also, to let everyone know, I am for the display on YouTube. I'm trying to show the screen, but because I'm following more from the mushaf, so I may not be showing exactly the ayah on the screen for YouTube. I'll try my best, but it's difficult for me to do both. But inshallah, I hope you understand. You should have your own copy of the mushaf anyway. So
Yes,
from
Alhamdulillah.
okay, from 21 وكذلك. Okay, أعوذ بالله.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وكذلك أثرنا عليهم ليعلموا أن وعد الله حق وأن الساعة.
Okay, stop. So two things. One, your audio is dropping down. Okay. Also,
Okay.
وكذلك أعثرنا عين. Okay. Once again, can you try to read loud and close to your microphone?
وكذلك أثرنا وكذلك أثرنا عليهم ليعلموا أن وعد الله حق وأن الساعة لا ريب فيها إذ يتنازعون بينهم أمرهم فقالوا ابنوا عليهم بنيانا ربهم أعلم بهم قال الذين غلبوا على أمرهم لنتخذن عليهم مسجدا.
Okay, sister, I can hear you a bit. It's not clear enough though. There are parts of your recitation which is, lowering. Maybe it's a connection issue. Maybe you're far from your internet, or there's a problem with your internet. Are you able to get closer to your internet by any chance? Because it's a bit difficult to hear you.
So what should I do?
Are you far from your router? Is your Wi-Fi connections, is
Yeah,
it?
it's good. Wi-Fi connection is good.
So then you need to probably lead a bit louder and closer to your microphone, inshallah. Okay, continue.
Now is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay when you're saying one or two words, but when you're reading a long ayah, there are bits of the ayah where I don't hear you, kind of dropping off. So maybe it's just a connection issue.
I'm taking from my phone, so maybe it's something wrong. Or
Yeah,
I don't know.
wireless devices are never a good, for internet stuff. It's a problem. But inshallah, let's see what we can do. Okay, continue.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم
ثلاثة رابعهم.
سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم ويقولون خمسة سادسهم كلبهم رجما.
Okay, so ثلاثة, both is th. Your ra needs to be more heavy. رجما, okay, رجما or رجما بالغيب. Once again,
رجما.
No, start again. سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم.
سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم.
No. ثلاثة, both is th, not th.
Okay, I will try again. سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم ويقولون خمسة سادسهم كلبهم رجما.
Okay, سادسهم, you don't need to make two bits of غنة here, only one. سادسهم كلبهم رجما بالغيب.
سادسهم كلبهم رجما بالغيب.
Sister,
ويقولون
sister, hang on a sec. I think either you or someone has their microphone on. I can hear you in the background as well. Okay.
No, mine nothing.
Continue.
No. Okay. ويقولون سبعة وثامنهم كلبهم
Okay, stop. So ويقولون سبعة عين سبعة وثامنهم
ويقولون سبعة وثامنهم كلبهم قل ربي أعلم بعدتهم ما يعلمهم إلا قليل.
بعدتهم بعدتهم ما يعلمهم. Don't stretch the meme more than you need to. Only one bit of gunna. Once again. قل ربي
أعلم بعدتهم ما يعلمهم إلا قليل.
Your eye needs work. Okay, continue.
فلا تمار فيهم إلا مراء ظاهرا ولا تستفتي فيهم منهم أحدا ولا تقولن لشيء إني فاعل ذلك
غدا
فإني فاعل ذلك غدا.
Sorry, you said فإني. No, there's no فإني. إني فاعل.
إني فاعل ذلك غدا.
No, your heavy letter is a bit of a problem because you're making less heavy and more heavy on the flat. So فاعل ذلك غدا.
فاعل ذلك غدا. Is it right now?
It needs work, inshallah, but it's not major mistake. Continue.
إلا أن يشاء.
Stop. Ain, no ain. It's alif.
إلا أن يشاء الله واذكر ربك إذا نسيت وقل عسى أن يهديني ربي لأقرب من هذا رشدا.
Okay, bit issue with your ain and your dhal. Okay, your qaf. So once again, واذكر ربك.
واذكر ربك.
ذال.
واذكر ربك إذا نسيت وقل عسى أن يهديني ربي لأقرب من هذا رشدا.
Okay, another thing, some of your long vowels like the mad asli, which is only 2 beats, you tend to stretch them for more longer than this, sometimes 3 beats. You make them into like a mud, more of a bigger mud. Okay, so you have to try and reduce the length of the mad asli. The mad asli means the long vowels, a, e, u. It's only 2 beats, but I can't correct you on this today. Okay, continue.
ولبثوا في كهفهم 300 سنين وازدادوا 9 قل الله أعلم بما
That's it.
قل الله أعلم بما لبثوا له غيب السماوات والأرض أبصر به وأسمع.
Okay, it's too long on the long vowels. أبصر به, 2 beats only. وأسمع.
أبصر به. Is it right now?
Yes.
أبصر به وأسمع.
Too long. 2 beats only. أبصر به وأسمع.
Should I do long or short?
You tell me.
No, I have to stretch because this is ya madiyah.
Why do you have to stretch? What's the reason you're stretching? There is no mud except for a mud asli. Mud asli
This is
means a long
mad.
vowel.
Yeah.
There's no mud here. It's absir bihi, 2 beats. Okay? Mud asli means the true mud, which means 2 beats. The other muds, they are 4 beats, 5 beats, 6 beats. None of them are here right now.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay?
أبصر به وأسمع ما لهم وأسمع.
No, not ha. Ain. Asmi'.
أبصر به وأسمع
Okay?
ما لهم من دونه من ولي ولا يشرك في حكمه أحدا.
حكمه. So kaf has a bit of hams. We correct next time. Continue.
في حكمه
ha. Huk. Bit of hams on the ka. حكمه.
في حكمه أحدا.
Now here you have a mad munfasil. You have to do 4 beats because we have a long vowel before alif. حكمه أحدا.
في حكمه أحدا. واتل ما أوحي إليك من كتاب ربك لا مبدل لكلمته ولن
لكلماته لا مبدل
لكلماته ولن تجد من دونه ملتحدا.
Okay, mashallah. So there's a few issues, okay, but I think one of your issues is because you recite quite long, mashallah, so you have a good breath, but because you're reciting a long portion, when you make mistakes, you're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mistakes in one go. Yeah? So I would say to you, maybe you need to break down your ayah and with a teacher, just smaller portions. You can recite longer later on, but you have to correct the mistakes first. Okay?
Inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Okay. Next, we have ayah number 28 to 34. Let me see. Please don't come in. Let me just see if I can pick someone. I think Brother Islam was here from before. Brother Islam. Let me just.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Give me 1
Do you
second.
hear me well?
1 second, brother. Let me check. There's some comments on YouTube. I think if there's no direct question to me, I think the people are just talking to each other, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. خير. Okay, brother Islam, تفضل. So, ayah 28 insha Allah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ولا تعد عيناك عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا قلبه عن ذكرنا واتبع هواه فرطا وقل الحق من ربكم فمن شاء فليؤمن ومن شاء فليكفر إنا أعتدنا للظالمين نارا أحاط بهم سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات إنا لا نضيع أجر من أحسن عملا. أولئك لهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس وإستبرق متكئين فيها على الأرائك نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا واضرب لهم مثل الرجلين جعلنا لأحدهما جنتين من أعناب وحففناهما بنخل وجعلنا بينهما زرعا كلتا الجنتين آتت أكلها ولم تظلم منه شيئا وفجرنا خلالهما نهرا وكان له ثمر فقال لصاحبه وهو يحاوره أنا أكثر منك مالا وأعز نفرا.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah, akhi. Very good. So one question to you. You have a teacher currently, yes or no? Hello, Brother Islam? Brother Islam? Have you gone?
Hear me?
Sorry.
Assalamu alaikum, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Do you have a teacher currently?
I'm a teacher.
Right, ما في مشكلة. Okay, mashallah. So your teacher, where is your teacher? Your previous teacher?
I've been teaching Quran and Tajweed 10 years ago.
Okay, mashallah. No, I'm saying who did you learn from? Do you still have access to your teacher?
Sorry?
Brother Islam, your connection. Do you still have contact with your previous teacher, whoever taught you?
No, I didn't contact my teacher from five years ago.
Okay. So inshallah. Okay, no problem. Inshallah, we'll talk more private. Inshallah, I have some questions for you, but there's nothing
Inshallah
I need to discuss here. But so one question I have for you, since you seem to know what you're reciting, if you are hearing that I am skipping on mistakes, if there's any problems, please do let me know, let others know. More than welcome. I am not the world expert in Tajweed, so I'm just asking because mashallah your recitation is good.
Okay, inshallah,
Okay.
Abshir, inshallah.
Don't hesitate, inshallah. Also, you can contact me directly. I'm sure there's some points we can discuss further, but alhamdulillah, very good. So if you want to stay online and maybe you can have a go again, but we have a few people today actually, so I don't know if you'll have another go. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Barak fikum akhi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam alaikum. Okay, I have no idea who is next. So can you raise your hand for those who are ready? I'm just going to pick whoever. We have Karim, Brother Karim. It's going to be ayah number 35 to 45. Let me find it on here.
Yeah, okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ودخل جنته وهو ظالم لنفسه قال ما أظن أن تبيد هذه أبدا وما أظن الساعة قائمة ولئن رددت إلى ربي لأجدن خيرا منها منقلبا قال له صاحبه وهو يحاوره أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم سواك رجلا لكن هو الله ربي ولا أشرك بربي أحدا ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله إن ترني أنا أقل منك مالا وولدا فعسى ربي أن يؤتيني خيرا من جنتك ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء فتصبح صعيدا زلقا أو يصبح ماؤها غورا فلن تستطيع له طلبا وأحيط بثمره فأصبح يقلب كفيه على ما أنفق فيها وهي خاوية على عروشها ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا ولم تكن له فئة ينصرونه من دون الله وما كان منتصرا هنالك الولاية لله الحق هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبا واضرب لهم مثل الحياة الدنيا كماء أنزلناه من السماء فاختلط به نبات الأرض فأصبح هشيما تذروه الرياح وكان الله على كل شيء مقتدرا.
Sorry, brother. Could you just repeat that bit? I couldn't hear you properly. From فاختلط به, please.
Yeah, okay. واضرب لهم
No, not from there.
ويوم
Sorry.
نسير الجبال
Yeah.
Just
كماء
just from فاختلط به, please.
Yes. فاختلط به نبات الأرض فأصبح هشيما تذروه الرياح وكان الله على كل شيء مقتدرا.
Okay, mashallah. Khair, mashallah, very good. Nothing to correct, alhamdulillah. So you were here last week as well. And I think you were here after Brother Kareem as well.
Yes, I was here the previous Jum'ah.
Okay, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Good. Nothing to say, alhamdulillah. So if you want to stay on, maybe you can read again if there's no one else, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So next person, Famila, have you read yet?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have you read yet?
Yes.
Oh, you've read already?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Inshallah.
So we'll give someone else a turn, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, whoever was here after Brother Kareem, can you please raise your hand? We have Kauthar. I don't know if you've read before. Miranda Al-Kaja. We have Sister Faiza. And we have Lidl.
Yes,
So who do we have here?
I'm Kausar.
Have you read Sister Kauthar?
I did before,
Okay, yeah,
ayah
you
number.
read. Okay, sorry. Let's try. So Miranda Al-Kaja or Lidl or Sister Faiza. And we also have Ashafa Dauda. Okay, Sister Faiza, I think your hand is up.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
So, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Who is this?
It's Ashraf Douda.
Okay, Ashafa Dauda. No problem.
So can I read now? And where will I start?
Do you have something in the background? I can hear something in the background.
Actually,
is it adhan?
No. Yeah.
Okay, it's adhan. Okay, inshallah. Hopefully you'll be fine if you can recite. Okay, so ayah number, where are we? 36. No.
Number?
We are ayah number 35, I think. What ayah are we? Can someone please remind me? Is it 46? 46 to 53, yeah? 46 to 53, inshallah. Al-malu.
46?
Yeah, 46. Al-malu wal-banuna.
Sorry, I just check my mushaf now. So okay. Couldn't get the please. Let me check. Sorry for the delay. Number 46, you said?
Yes, please. Al-malu wal-banuna.
It's 50.
Brother, is there a problem? Because you're taking quite long to find it. You should have been ready because we have to carry on.
Okay, if there's another one.
Okay, please come back, inshallah. Okay. So can we have Sister Faiza?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Brother, we have only one chance to read, right?
If there are a lot of people waiting, so yes, only one chance to read. But if there's not enough people, it's fine. Let me give me 1 second. Somebody is making a comment on YouTube. Ayah 45, Brother Kareem prolonged the ha on fa as baha. It's a short vowel, one beat, no mud present. Something you'd pick up. Okay. Yes, I probably didn't pick up. So Jazakallah khairan for letting them know. Like I mentioned to you, I will not pick everything. There are 2 issues. One, I sometimes have a problem with delay. I can't hear properly. Also, sometimes every now and then there will be a drop in the audio, so I can't hear for like a millisecond, and it's enough for anyone to make a mistake. Plus, third thing, I'm a human being, I will make mistakes, so this is why everyone should be paying attention, inshallah. If they pick up something, let them know. Okay, so Jazakallah khair for letting them know. So, sorry, I was speaking to Sister Faiza, whoever is online, just wait. Okay. Right, so, but Brother Kareem and Brother Hassan Walid, if you can talk to each other about this, because I did not hear it, so inshallah you can clarify it, inshallah. Okay, so Sister Faiza, correct? Sister Faiza? Gone?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who do I have here?
I'm Sister Faiza.
Okay, Sister Faiza. Okay.
Yeah. Which ayah?
Ayah number 46 to 53, inshallah. Al-malu wal-banuna.
Okay.
Can you, you're a bit low in your audio, Sister Faiza. Could you read louder and closer to the microphone, please?
Okay, wait. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Sister Faiza, your audio is not very good. It's quite low. It's breaking off a bit as well.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Now is it okay?
It's a bit better, but I think there's movement. You probably have holding your device and it's a lot of movement.
Okay, now. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم المال والبنون sorry. المال والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير أملا ويوم نسير الجبال وترى الأرض بارزة وحشرناهم فلم نغادر منهم أحدا.
Hello? We've lost connection. Sister Faiza? I think we've just lost connection.
Hello?
Sorry. Sister Faiza, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
What is the problem with your connection?
I don't think, now I'm near the device. Can I recite again?
Okay, please louder, please. You're very low.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويوم نسير الجبال وترى الأرض بارزة وحشرناهم فلم نغادر منهم أحدا وعرضوا على ربك صفا لقد جئتمونا كما خلقناكم أول مرة.
Okay, على ربك صفا لقد جئتمونا heavy.
صفا لقد جئتمونا كما خلقناكم أول مرة.
لا لام is flat. خلق قاف is heavy. خاء is heavy. لام is flat.
Yes. خلقناكم أول مرة.
No. خاء is flat. لام is خاء is heavy. خلقناكم.
Okay. خلقناكم أول مرة بل زعمتم أن لن نجعل لكم موعدا ووضع الكتاب فترى المجرمين مشفقين مما فيه ويقولون مما فيه.
When you pause, you cannot say فيه.
Okay. Can I pause here?
You can pause on فيه. It's fine.
Okay. ووضع الكتاب فترى المجرمين مشفقين مما فيه ويقولون يا ويلتنا ما لهذا الكتاب لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها.
Make your ra's more heavy. Okay, you're in a hurry to recite. You don't give me time to correct you. Your ra's are heavy, or not heavy enough sometimes, and you're too much in a hurry today. So can you slow down, please? Okay.
Okay. ويقولون يا ويلتنا ما لهذا الكتاب لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها.
Make your ha flat. One of your ra was not heavy enough. Okay. Continue. You can continue. It's not a major mistake.
Okay. ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا.
Not no. Sister, listen.
Sorry.
You're too much in a hurry. Okay. You have to pause, slow down, so I can correct you. It's حاضرا.
Okay. ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا.
Why you say don't say ha? It's not ha. Okay, both ha and ha, they're both flat letters anyway. Okay.
حاضرا.
No, don't make hams at the end. So ووجدوا again.
ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا.
No, you're making
حاضرا.
Yeah, but
raw heavy.
Yes, it's heavy, but you're breathing at the end of ra. It's a raw. You're letting air go. Don't do that. It's raw. Okay.
ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا
Mhm.
ولا يظلم ربك أحدا
أحد.
أحدا
Yes.
أحدا
أحدا.
أحدا وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس كان من الجن ففسق عن أمر ربه ففسق عن أمر ربه ففسق عن أمر ربه.
You're making your scene a bit heavy. ففسق.
ففسق عن أمر ربه أفتتخذونه وذريته أولياء من دوني وهم لكم عدو.
You missed a mud here. ذريته. There's a mud. 4 beats.
أولياء من دوني.
Before that.
ذريته. Okay.
Okay.
أفتتخذونه وذريته أولياء من دوني وهم لكم عدو بئس للظالمين بدلا ما أشهدتهم خلق السماوات والأرض ولا خلق أنفسهم.
Okay, pause. خلق. Okay. خلق السماوات والأرض. Not the. Once again. ما
أشهدتهم خلق السماوات والأرض ولا خلق أنفسهم وما كنت متخذ المضلين عضدا. ويوم يقول نادوا شركائي الذين زعمتم فدعوهم فلم يستجيبوا لهم
شراء is heavy.
ويوم يقول نادوا شركائي الذين زعمتم فدعوهم فلم يستجيبوا لهم وجعلنا بينهم موبقا ورأى المجرمون النار فظنوا أنهم مواقعوها ولم يجدوا عنها مصرفا.
Okay. So, bit of a hurry today. You need to relax. I think because there's one advice I tend to give people. I don't know if it's a good advice, but I will share it because I've did this before on the channel. I don't necessarily advise to mimic style from a famous reciter before you correct tajweed. The reason because many people will focus on the style, on the rhythm. They're not going to be aware of the tajweed mistakes. And also, if you're too used to a style and you're just mimicking the style, then when you're asked to recite slower, you can't do it. Most people can't because they're not, you say, oh, I can't do it, I'm going to make mistakes. So it is a bit of a handicap, which is why learning tajweed, it's okay to listen to reciter, it's okay to mimic their style, but at the basic level, we have to correct our makhraj, our sifa, and we have to try to recite in a neutral voice at first, and then inshallah the style will come. You can mimic whoever you want. I hope it makes sense, yeah?
Okay, yes.
So don't be dependent on the melody, because then you will not hear the tajweed. You have to correct the tajweed, inshallah. That doesn't mean you can't. It just means for some people it's difficult to do both. So if you want to pick, I would say pick tajweed that should be more neutral first before you pick the style. Of course, listen to reciters for pleasure reciting, no problem, alhamdulillah. Okay? All right. So can
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who is this?
It's Ashafa.
Okay, brother Ashafa. Are you ready now? Which is ayah
Yes, I'm
number
ready.
54
I'm ready.
to 61, inshallah. Okay?
Can I start now?
Inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولقد صرفنا في هذا القرآن للناس من كل مثل وكان الإنسان أكثر شيء جدلا وما منع الناس أن يؤمنوا إذا جاءهم الهدى.
Sorry, brother, I can't hear you properly. The audio is a bit low. Also, you're reciting halves, am I correct, or something else?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't hear you properly, so could you just maybe come closer to your microphone? Do this again. وَمَا مَنَعَ النَّاسَ. MashaAllah. By the way, very beautiful recited.
Sorry.
No,
sorry.
The recitation is very good, mashallah. It's just I can't hear you properly.
Alright.
وَمَا مَنَعَ
Let me-
النَّاسَ. Inshallah.
Can you hear me clearly now?
Yeah, go on.
وما منع الناس أن يؤمنوا إذ جاءهم الهدى ويستغفروا ربهم إلا أن تأتيهم سنة الأولين أو يأتيهم العذاب قبلا وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين ويجادل الذين كفروا بالباطل ليدحضوا به الحق واتخذوا آياتي وما أنذروا هزوا ومن أظلم ممن ذكر بآيات ربه فأعرض عنها ونسي ما قدمت يداه إنا جعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوا وفي آذانهم وقرا
Any to be of gunna here? Yes.
أن يفقهوا وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن تدعوهم إلى الهدى فلن يهتدوا إذا أبدا وربك الغفور ذو الرحمة
Sorry. No problem.
وربك الغفور ذو الرحمة لو يؤاخذهم بما كسبوا لعجل لهم العذاب بل لهم موعد لن يجدوا من دونه موئلا وتلك القرى أهلكناهم لما ظلموا وجعلنا موعدا وإذ قال موسى لفتاه لا أبرح حتى أبلغ مجمع البحرين أو أمضي حقبا. Sorry, please, this I can't complete the recitation because of the lack of breath.
Lack of?
I mean, I can't complete it due to shortness of breath.
Okay, no problem, akhi. Just do it again, inshallah.
فلما بلغ مجمع بينهما نسيا حوتهما
حوتهما
فلما بلغا مجمع بينهما نسيا فلما بلغا مجمع بينهما نسيا حوتهما فاتخذ سبيله في البحر سربا.
Okay, mashallah. Right. I have mixed feelings about this because on the one hand, I think you have a very beautiful recitation, mashallah. But it's clear you're learning with someone, you're training, and I don't know if I'm aware of this style because some of your mududs are quite long. So this is my limitation. I will not be able to comment on it. If someone knows from the audience, I don't know. I don't know this style. Yeah. You're training with someone. Clearly, you're doing some sort of qiraat, or maybe even you're doing maqamat. I'm not sure. Are you doing qiraat training?
No, actually, I'm not doing any training.
Okay.
But based on anything recitation like this, you can't be perfect in anything. I'm a tahfiz. I'm doing tahfiz also. So I went far, but I just said, let me come and recite here because I know no one is perfect and maybe I can make one or two mistakes like this.
Okay.
This is my style. I didn't copy anyone's style. That is how my recitation is actually.
Alhamdulillah.
It's just that, this Quran is not like you know better than anyone. So that is why I recite.
Of course.
In case if you can, if I have anything in my tajweed and you think there's something that I need to rearrange or fix the problem, then you can tell me.
Well, I would not be able to tell you because I know some people recite the way you do, but I am not trained to be able to correct that level. So this is why I don't know. For me, the mududs for me are a bit too long, but maybe there is a style which does do the mududs quite long. But if you do, you have to be consistent with all the mududs. Whatever 4 beats is 4 beats, 5 is 5, 6 is 6. You have to be very consistent. So I am not able to comment. But generally, I think your recitation is quite good. I can't comment on some of the mistakes because it was an audio thing. I couldn't hear you everywhere. I think you may have made some mistakes, but I didn't pick it up. And I hope if someone from the audience knows better, inshallah, they can advise you. But I would like to listen to you again, inshallah. I would like to maybe get your recitation checked by someone in terms of the mudud and the length. But your style is good, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. So, like you said, none of us, know the Quran perfectly, including myself. I have my limits as well. So that's why this platform is for everyone to come and to create more awareness amongst each other, inshallah. And we're trying to look for teachers and for students, inshallah. Khair?
Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair.
Barafikum. Okay, khair. So someone from someone from comments is saying, I think it's just Hafs, but people from Africa reciting Quran with such style. You're correct. I have heard some African brothers.
Actually, I'm from Africa.
Yeah. There you go. So it makes sense.
From Nigeria.
It makes sense. Yeah, correct. Mashallah. Yeah. So I know.
If that is what is said.
Yeah. You're right. I have heard some African recitation, very different. No tajweed mistakes, of course, but it's just different style. Which again, I'm not trained in that. I don't know what to say, yes or no. And Allahu alam. Alhamdulillah. But I hope that I don't know if you made mistakes, because I was listening to your recitation and I don't know if maybe there was in some of the letters, I don't know. But Allah Alam, please forgive me if I didn't correct you. I have no idea.
No problem. No problem.
Okay.
I'm very happy to have you. Thank you so much.
MashaAllah.
Thank you much.
Tabarakallah. Okay. Khair. Okay, Brother Hassan Walid is saying, I've never heard a Hafs and Asim recited in this style where you pause here and there, follow the rules, brother. Again, Brother Hassan Walid, if you know something that I don't know, maybe get in touch with a brother, because it may be he paused, or it may be it's an audio thing, and Allah knows best. I can't comment at this stage. Like I already said, it's not a style I'm familiar with, so Allah knows best.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who is this?
Can my son can recite?
Who is this first? What's the name of?
Kauthar.
Did you recited before? Yes or no, Sister Kauthar?
Yeah.
So
my.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to give other people the word before you, inshallah. So can you wait, inshallah? Yeah.
Okay, inshallah. Because
Okay.
this is our Salah time, Jummah time, so if before.
If you
maybe.
need to go, sister. No problem, inshallah. But
Oh.
I have to give other people a turn, inshallah. Okay. It's difficult to
We can
manage.
wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Muhammad Noor, you can join. There's a link in the description, inshallah, and to join Webex, just check it, inshallah. Jazakallah khair, Brother Hassan Walid. Brother Hassan Walid, mashallah, you've been attending for so long, but I don't think you've come to Recite yet. Would like to have you on. You seem to know what you're talking about. So please come and join and share your experience. That'd be nice to hear you. Okay. All right. Who did we have? Yes, Miranda Al-Kaja, am I correct?
Yes, okay.
Okay, mashallah. Khair. So we're now on ayah number, what is it? What ayah number we are on?
On the next page. فَلَمَّا جَاءُوا.
So what is this? I'm not confused. 62 to 74, yes? Yes.
Yes.
تفضل.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فلما جاوزا قال لفتاه آتنا غداءنا لقد لقينا من سفرنا هذا نصبا قال أرأيت إذ أوينا إلى الصخرة فإني نسيت الحوت وما أنسانيه إلا الشيطان أن أذكره واتخذ سبيله في البحر عجبا.
Make sure you make your kha more clear, okay, inshallah. Continue.
Okay. قال ذلك ما كنا نبغ.
كنا نبغ. Noon and
كنا نبغ.
When you correct something, especially anything, don't just correct the word. Try to correct the ayah, or at least where it makes sense. So قال ذلك.
Okay. قال ذلك ما كنا نبغ. Is that okay?
Yes.
فارتد على
make your long vowel clear. تد.
فارتد على آثارهما قصصا فوجد عبدا من عبادنا آتيناه رحمة من عندنا وعلمناه من لدنا علما قال له موسى هل أتبعك
long vowel.
Okay. قال له موسى هل أتبعك على أن تعلمني مما علمت رشدا.
There was a mud here. على 4 beats.
على أن تعلمني مما علمت رشدا. قال إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا.
معي short vowel on the ya.
Okay. معي صبرا.
قال إنك
أوكي. قال إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا. وكيف تصبر على ما لم تحط به خبرا.
I didn't hear your thought properly. Maybe audio تحيط bit of قلقلة.
وكيف تصبر على ما لم تحط به خبرا. قال ستجدني إن شاء الله صابرا ولا أعصي لك أمرا. قال فإن اتبعتني فلا تسألني عن شيء حتى
عن إخفاء عن شيء إخفاء. قال فإن اتبعتني
قال فإن اتبعتني فلا تسألني عن شيء حتى أحدث لك منه ذكرا. فانطلقا حتى إذا ركبا في السفينة خرقها. قال أخرقتها لتغرق أهلها لقد جئت شيئا إمرا. قال ألم أقل إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا.
Once again please. قل make your قاف clear and تستطيع.
قال ألم أقل إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا. قال لا تؤاخذني بما نسيت ولا ترهقني من أمري عسرا. فانطلقا حتى إذا لقيا غلاما فانطلقا حتى إذا لقيا غلاما فقتله. قال أقتلت نفسا زكية بغير نفس لقد جئت شيئا نكرا.
Okay, بغاء make your غين more heavy. زكية بغير نفس. And also when you're ending on the tanween nukra, I don't know, to me it sounds a bit longer than needs to be, more than 2 beats. So for me I prefer just 2 beats, no longer than this. I don't know of a rule whether it says we have to make it longer than 2 beats, and Allah knows best. Okay, so once again, قال أقتلت.
قال أقتلت نفسا زكية بغير نفس لقد جئت شيئا نكرا.
شيئا make it more clear. شيئا نكرا.
لقد جئت شيئا نكرا.
Okay, mashallah. Right, so I'm not entirely sure about the ending part. Like I said, I don't know of a mud rule. I don't know. I've done the tajweed course, so if anyone knows whether we can stretch the tanween with a fathatain longer than 2 beats on the ending, let me know, inshallah. Khair. Barafikum. But mashallah, it's not bad at all. Very good. Clearly you have been studying something. This is good.
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Can we have the next person? Oh, subhanallah, we have 1, 2, 3, I think only 3 pages left, and there's a lot more than 3 people, so we'll see what we can do after this. Right, who hasn't read yet? We have brother Said Fawzan, who was here yesterday. Brother Said.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. You were here last time, weren't you?
Yes, yesterday.
MashaAllah. Were you the brother who read quite a few pages?
Yes.
MashaAllah. Greedy brother. That's good. You need to be greedy. Okay. Khair. Okay. Tafaddal. So ayah number, what are we? Is it 75? Yes, 75 to 83,
yes.
inshallah. Well, let me just find it on the screen. 75. Is it قال ألم أقل? Yes. Okay. تفضل.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ, make your ذال more clear. أعوذ.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال ألم أقل لك إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا.
Make your
قال
ta flat. تستطيع, not ta. Okay? Again.
Yes. قال ألم أقل لك إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا. قال إن سألتك عن شيء بعدها فلا تصاحبني. قد بلغت.
Okay, slow down your recitation. You're reciting good, but just slow down because others may not be able to follow, and also I won't hear you. I won't be able to correct because of the audio. So slow down. Okay?
Okay. قال إن سألتك عن شيء بعدها فلا تصاحبني.
bit of قلقلة on the ba.
تصاحبني. قد بلغت من
قلقلة.
قد بلغت من لدني عذرا.
لدني long vowel.
قد بلغت من لدني عذرا. فانطلقا حتى إذا أتيا أهل قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا أن يضيفوهما فوجد فيها جدارا.
Brother, you're reading too fast for me to correct you, okay? And there are a few mistakes here and there, just minor things, not major. So can you slow down? Is that okay? Also, can you read louder and more clear? Because online internet audio is never good. So please, just try to read louder, slower. Okay? Start this ayah again. فانطلقا
حتى إذا أتيا أهل قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا أن يضيفوهما.
Are you doing the mud? Are you doing the mudud rules? We're trying to keep mudud rules for mud munfasil 4 beats. There are a few muds you've missed here.
تطعمها.
So, every time there is a mud before a hamza or alif, between two words, it's mud munfasil. Like hatta idha, there's a mud here 4 beats. Idha ataya, there's another mud on before ahla qarya. Okay, so try to implement them if you can. So that's why I'm saying slow down, look at what you're reciting, pay attention to the rules. Once again, فانطلقا
حتى إذا أتيا أهل قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا.
Right, you're missing muds, so I'm just gonna let it go because it's not obviously obligatory to do the muds, but you have to do the mud consistently. Also, قرية تطعما. Okay, not tot, but ta is flat. Ta is going to be heavy. So once again, try one more time, slow down, pay attention to the mud, but if you don't do it, I'll just ignore it because inshallah you'll correct it. One last time. فانطلقا
حتى إذا أتيا أهل قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا أن يضيفوهما فوجدا فيها جدارا يريد أن ينقض فأقامه.
There's a shadda.
أن ينقض فأقامه. قال لو شئت لاتخذت عليه أجرا.
لاتخذت. خاء is heavy.
قال لو شئت لاتخذت عليه أجرا. عليه أجرا. قال هذا فراق بيني وبينك.
فراق no stretching.
قال هذا فراق بيني وبينك سأنبئك بتأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا. أما السفينة فكانت لمساكين يعملون في البحر في البحر فأردت أن أعيبها وكان وراءهم ملك يأخذ كل سفينة غصبا
غصبا غصبا.
غصبا
Okay.
غصبا وأما الغلام فكان أبواه مؤمنين
أبواه short vowel.
وأما الغلام فكان أبواه مؤمنين فخشينا أن يرهقهما
to be غنى
أن يرهقهما طغيانا وكفرا
فأردنا قلقلة دال
فأردنا أن يبدلهما ربهما فأردنا أن يبدلهما ربهما خيرا منه زكاة وأقرب رحما وأما الجدار فكان لغلامين يتيمين في المدينة وكان تحته كنز لهما
وكان تحته better meaning
وكان تحته كنز لهما وكان أبوهما صالحا فأراد ربك أن يبلغا فأراد ربك أن يبلغ فأراد ربك أن يبلغ فأراد ربك أن يبلغ أشدهما
listen أن يبلغ غين is heavy
okay فأراد ربك أن يبلغ أشدهما ويستخرج كنزهما رحمة من ربك
more clear and heavy
ويستخرج كنزهما رحمة من ربك وما فعلته عن أمري ذلك تأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا ويسألونك عن ذي القرنين قل سأتلو عليكم منه ذكرا.
Okay, mashallah. So your qalqala needs a lot of work because you tend not to do them at all.
Right.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay.
But mashallah, not bad. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Barafikum. Next person we have Barakah or Sister Aisha.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Who is this?
Sister Aisha, brother.
Okay, Sister Aisha. Ayah number 84 to 97, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah.
Let me find it on the screen. 84. Inna makkanna lahu. Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إنا مكنا له في الأرض وآتيناه.
No, if you pause, you cannot say آتيناه.
وآتيناه.
Yes.
وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا.
شيء سببا إخفاء.
شيء سببا فأتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها
تغرب. Sister, could you read a bit louder, closer to your microphone? You're a bit low.
Okay, inshallah. Sorry. Okay, Bismillah. حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حامية
حمئة ووجد عندها
حامئة ووجد عندها.
Okay, حمئة. There is a idgham with ghunna here, and then عند عين. Okay.
Sorry, brother. Let me mark it myself. Okay. حمئة ووجد عندها قوما.
ووجد عندها.
ووجد عندها قوما.
Okay, you have an issue with your ayn. I think I remember from yesterday. You were here yesterday, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so as long as you know your ayn needs work, so inshallah, let's carry on.
عندها قوما. قلنا يا ذي القرنين.
يا ذا القرنين.
قلنا يا ذا القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ.
Okay, you can't stop with التخذ. You have to say التخذ if you are going to stop. Also, you missed the mad إما. There's 4 beats there. Once again, قلنا يا ذا القرنين.
okay. قلنا يا ذا القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيهم
أن تتخذ
فيهم حسنا. قال أما من ظلم فسوف
من ظلم because
sorry. Completely wrong.
One second, sister. Sorry, whoever on the YouTube comment, I would advise you do not post in your personal details like phone. I'm going to remove that comment because you don't want anyone and everyone to know and your personal number to call you. Please don't do that. If you want to contact me, get in touch with me, inshallah, through the contact page, which is fine, just for your own safety. I mean, if you don't mind having all kind of calls from the whole world, please be aware, don't do that. It's for your own safety. It's just an advice. If you feel you must do this, that's on you, but don't blame me, inshallah. Okay, I hope that's clear. Okay, sister, continue.
قال أما من
sorry, 1 second, sister. I've lost my track. I don't know where I am. What ayah are we now? 40. No. قال أما من ظلم. Okay, go on.
قال أما من ظلم فسوف نعذبه ثم يرد.
No, if you stop here, you cannot say يرد. You have to say يرد. Okay?
يرد.
Actually, now it's going to be heavy qalqalat, so يرد. You have to kind of pause on the qalqal as well. But try not to stop here.
ثم يرد إلى ربي فيعذبه عذابا نكرا.
إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا نكرا.
إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا نكرا. فأما من وأما من سبحان الله استغفر الله العظيم.
وأما من آمن وعمل صالحا فله جزاء الحسنى
جزاء الحسنى, because we have a hamzatul wasl, okay, before the tanween. Yeah.
جزاء الحسنى
فله جزاء 5 beats. فله جزاء الحسنى.
له جزاء الحسنى.
The mud here you need to make it longer. This is an obligatory mud, okay? But continue. وسنقول
له من أمرنا يسرا ثم اتبع ثم أت okay, let me mark here. ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مطلع الشمس.
Okay. Stop. So بلغ, your eye needs to be heavy, and مطلع الشمس.
بلغ مطلع الشمس.
No, you're saying da, مض, dal or ضاد. No, it's مطلع. Yeah. So start again.
حتى إذا بلغ مطلع
yes.
مطلع الشمس وجدها تطلع
Okay, just calm down, sister. Wait. Calm down. I know sometimes it's difficult, but don't worry, relax. تطلع لو لام ضمة. Yeah, تطلع
على قوم لم
نجعل لهم
على قوم لم نجعل لهم من دونهما ستر.
لهم من دونها سترا.
لهم من دونها سترا.
Okay, mashallah. Listen, sister, you're reading slow, which is very good. This is the pace you should read if you have problems, but you're having difficulties to correct them. If you make a mistake, what you do, don't just keep repeating that. Just pause, go back and do it again, if that makes sense, yeah? Inshallah, you're not doing too bad. I will let you finish it, inshallah. So try it, but just relax. Continue.
Inshallah. جزاك الله خير. كذلك وقد أحطنا بما لديه خبرا. خبرا. Maybe I'm taking other people's. Do I let them?
I think inshallah we only have one page left after you, so it's the end. I don't think the others would mind. Also, it's a good example of someone who is making an effort, but the good thing, like I said, you're reading slow, which is actually a good thing. Okay, fair enough. On a long session, maybe some people might be not wanting to do that, but khair, we can make exceptions every now and then. It's fine. Go ahead, continue.
ثم أتبع سببا.
ثم أتبع سببا.
سبحان الله. ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ بين بلغ بين
سدين وجد من دونهما
وجد من دونهما قوما لا يكاد.
Too long. No, you don't stretch the lam shadda that long. Also, you can continue from لا يكادون.
لا يكادون يفقهون قولا. قالوا قالوا يا قالوا يا
قالوا يا ذا القرنين
قرنين يأجوج
إن يأجوج ومأجوج
إن يأجوج ومأجوج مفسدون في الأرض فهل نجعل لك
فهل نجعل لك
فهل نجعل لك خرجا
Don't stretch the lamb. فهل نجعل لك
هل نجعل لك خرجا على أن تجعل بيننا تجعل بيننا وبينهم سدا قال ما مكني قال ما مكني فيه ربي خير فأعينوني بقوة أجعل بينكم وبينهم ردما آتوني زبر
الحديد
سبحان الله آتوني زبر الحديد حتى إذا سوى بين
there's a mud and حتى and then
حتى إذا ساوى بين الصدفين
heavy
بين الصدفين قال انفخوا حتى إذا جعله نارا قال آتوني
جعله نارا قال إخفاء heavy
حتى إذا جعله نارا فقال
آتوني
نارا قال آتوني أفرق عليه قطرا فما استطاعوا أن
يظهروه وما استطاعوا له نقبا Okay, mashallah. Okay, no problem. I know you're struggling, but it's okay. I'll give you some advice in the end, inshallah. Everyone who is struggling like this, just stay on, inshallah. We have one more page now. For anyone who hasn't been able to recite today, listen, don't worry. Obviously I can't cater for every single person. You know, we only have 11 pages and we have been streaming for almost 2 hours, but stay on the line. You can still come online and you can talk to me. So don't go anywhere, inshallah. Let's do the last bit and then we'll finish. Okay, so we have the last person. So who hasn't read yet on the list? I think sister or brother Baraka, you haven't read, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you got the last page. You want to take it?
Okay, inshallah.
So it's verse 98 to 110. Please, everyone, don't go anywhere. I have something to tell you from this experience, inshallah. I'll give you some advice and something that you need to be aware of. And where do we go from here, inshallah? So, okay, take it away, sister.
Okay, bismillah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال هذا رحمة من ربي فإذا جاء وعد ربي جعله
Sister, sorry, I couldn't hear you for a minute. Just give me 1 second. Let me find the ayah on the screen so everyone can follow. Ayah number 98, am I correct?
No.
98. Okay, could you please start again? قال.
Okay, bismillah. قال هذا رحمة من ربي فإذا جاء وعد ربي جعله دكا.
وعد, short vowel, don't stretch. فإذا
جاء وعد ربي جعله دكا.
Now جاء 4 or 5 beats here. This is obligatory again.
فإذا جاء وعد ربي جعله دكا وكان وعد ربي حقا وتركنا بعدهم يومئذ يموج في بعد ونفخ في الصور فجمعناهم جمعا وعرضنا جهنم
Stop. وعرضنا ضاد, don't bounce it, don't make قلقلة.
وعرضنا جهنم يومئذ للكافرين عرضا.
Okay, stop. On your يومئذ, I don't know, I can hear a bit of hams يومئذ. I don't know if you're doing this or it's an audio thing. So I've also picked up a couple of things from the previous ayah, but you were reading too fast. I couldn't correct you. But let's do it again. وَعَرَضْنَا جَهَنَّمَ يَوْمَئِذٍ.
Okay. وعرضنا جهنم يومئذ للكافرين عرضا الذين كانت أعينهم في غطاء عن ذكري
عن ذكري
عن ذكري عن ذكري وكانوا لا يستطيعون سمعا وكانوا لا يستطيعون سمعا أفحسب الذين كفروا أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء
أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني, and there's a mud here again.
Okay. أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء.
Don't merge your mud with your alif. دوني and then أولياء. Don't say دوني أو ني أو. No, ني أو.
Okay. أن يتخذوا عباد أن يتخذوا عباد
not عين, أي ألف.
أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء.
Okay, stop. Now, it's okay. You did do the makhraj for the alif, which is good, but you shouldn't pause. I'm pausing to stress on what you should not merge. Also, awliya, it is hamza with a sukoon. Okay? Once again, last time.
أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني
عبادي
أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء إنا أعتدنا جهنم للكافرين نزلا. قل هل ننبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا.
Okay, wait. Wait. قل قاف. قل هل ننبئكم two beats بالأخسرين. Okay. أعمالا. Once again.
قل هل ننبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسنون
Sister, pause. Relax. You're on the last page, last person. Don't worry, we have time. You're reading too fast for me to correct you. Okay. Now, الذين ضل. Don't say ضل. That's not in tajweed, not in hafs at least. So الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا. Once again.
الذين ضل سعيهم.
You're stretching the lam. You're saying ضل. You're stretching it a bit. ضل. That's it.
الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه فحبطت أعمالهم.
Okay. الذين بآيات ربهم ولقائه ولي.
Okay. الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه.
Okay, look, if you're gonna start again, which is fine, but you're starting from الذين, you just have one word to start the ayah. It's أولئك الذين. Okay, it's better.
Okay. أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم
ولقاء.
أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا.
أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة not قيامة وزنا. فحبطت
أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا.
It's not قيامة not كاف. يوم القيامة قاف. فلا نقيم.
فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا.
Sister, قيامة or قيامة?
قيامة.
قاف, yeah?
نعم قاف. قيامة.
يوم القيامة. So we should all know this.
يوم القيامة.
And I will say none of us is allowed to make mistake on the day of judgment. Inshallah, if you know what I mean. It's a bit of a pun. So يوم القيامة قاف. Okay, once again.
فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا.
Okay, continue.
ذلك جزاؤهم ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا.
آياتي ورسلي هزوا واتخذوا.
ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا.
Jahannamu, don't stretch. Also, when you're making mads, jazauhum. Now, I'm pausing to explain that you have to make your mad clear and your waw clear. But you should not pause. It's jazauhum, okay? Because you're merging them. You're saying jazau, yau. No, okay?
Okay. ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات
وعملوا الصالحات
وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنة الفردوس نزلا
جنات الفردوس نزلا
جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر
قل لو don't stretch on the lam, okay.
قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي
لكلماتي
قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي
you're saying لكلمة no لكلماتي
قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي
no كلمة okay. كلمة is something else, maybe Urdu. كلمات لنفد
البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا.
Hello, continue.
مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا.
بعبادة ربه أحدا ولا يشرك
بعبادة ربه أحدا.
ربه don't merge it with the alif. ربه أحدا
ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا.
Okay, mashallah. It's good, not too bad, but the things I've corrected you on, clearly you do read this surah often, because when I'm correcting you, you're still reading the previous mistake, so which means you have mistakes on this surah. You have to go back and try to correct them, inshallah. Okay. The things I was talking about, the merging, is, I hope you understood what I said. When you're doing a mad and then there's an alif coming, you're kind of merging both of them, and you should not do that. So you have to slow down and to repeat it again, and with the correction, inshallah. Okay.
Yeah, inshallah. Jazakallah.
Barakallahu. Now with this we have completed Surah Al Kahf, alhamdulillah. One sunnah out of the way for today, and we've done it together, alhamdulillah. Even for me, I've killed two birds with one stone. I don't have to do it myself. But now don't go anywhere. Now those who have not been able to recite, I am sorry, obviously this is the limitation of this session, but if you want to come online to ask a question right now, or talk about anything to do with Tajweed, anything, if you want to talk or just want to have a chat, feel free. Those who are on Webex, I will give you the platform, so just raise your hands if you want to come on. But I'm not taking any more recitation, unfortunately. We've been doing this for over 2 hours now. I'm also tired, so we've done our bit for today, which is Surah Al Kahf, alhamdulillah. So who wants to ask any question, make a comment, make a correction, especially the people in the comments who keep correcting people? It would be good that you come online and maybe give your input, inshallah. So who do we have? We have only Sister Kausar, I think, raising their hand. Yes, Sister Kausar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah, my question is, first is my son didn't get a chance, but inshallah next week we will try. Inshallah.
No promises, because you can understand I can't control who comes, who doesn't. So and
Yeah,
I have to give
inshallah.
people, a fair share, and it's not perfect. And if anyone wants to complain, feel free to complain, but I can't do anything about it. And if you really want
No,
to do something about it, come on
inshallah.
and help me, inshallah,
We
to
will.
manage. We'll do more, inshallah. Okay.
And one more thing is how to fix our error and something like we go slowly and just listen the Qari or reciter and then fix our mistakes.
Okay, so it's a good question. Now, how do you correct your basically your mistakes? Now, from online, from this channel, from book, from whatever, you can only learn so much. You will not be able to correct your mistake, even if you know the theory of it. You will make mistake, so you need a teacher. Whatever you do, you can study from anywhere. You can take whatever courses you want. In fact, some people don't like courses of tajweed too much because there's too much focus on the theory. Theory is one thing, saying it is something else. So my advice is this: you need a teacher. It doesn't matter if you're learning online or locally or learning from books. You have to sit with a teacher, or at least someone who knows tajweed well enough to correct you. Now, I myself, probably if I recite, many of the mistakes I'm correcting you lots on, I probably will do them. But it's natural that when you recite yourself, you may not hear everything that you are saying as a mistake, and someone else will hear you, will correct you. This is why it's important to have someone listen to you. This is an exercise we're doing to create this awareness. And it doesn't matter if you've read the Quran 10 times or 100 times. You may have read with mistakes. You have to get corrected by a teacher. So our goal is to try and get everyone to understand everyone needs to find a teacher, so including myself, and I hope that's clear. Yeah. Now, in terms of the technique, I would say many times we have what's called parrot memory. We've heard something and then we've heard it wrong for the first time, the initial hearing, and then we've been reciting it for long years without paying attention to it, and that is very difficult to correct. So when I'm correcting you right now, what you need to do, anyone who corrects you, you must go back and underline them, and you must work on the mistakes. The biggest mistake I've seen people do is like whatever words you get corrected on, is you don't focus enough on those mistakes. You will go back to the surah, you will go back to the ayah, but you're going to read once only from the top. Instead, what everyone should do is take those mistakes, and you should work on those mistakes until there's no more mistakes. If that makes sense, yeah? And you always work with the mistakes in the context of the ayah. So you correct the word first, and then you correct the words before it and after it together, and then you correct the ayah together. Once you're confident, you mix with an ayah before and an ayah after, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to put the correction within a context. The key word here is context. It is very important to correct within context. Am I making myself clear?
Alhamdulillah. So it means just listening by any reciter is not right way to fix our mistakes.
We
need a
enough.
teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not the right way. It is a good way. If you know tajweed very well, you can correct to some level, but eventually you will need to sit with a teacher. So let me give you a quick example. I did most of my theory, actually all of my theory online. I actually studied not long ago. It was about maybe 7 years ago. And when I did the whole tajweed course, Hafs and Asim, and alhamdulillah, so much theory, and we had to learn all of it, but we had very little practice. So I knew most of the theory. So what I did afterwards was I tried to listen to reciters and tried to implement what I understood. Still, I did not get everything correct, because only when I sat with the teacher after a couple of years after I studied, then the teacher started to correct me without explaining. But when he corrected me, then I understood, because I was able to match with the theory that I learned, and then I was trying to match with the reciters, and it made sense why he was correcting me. So the moral of the lesson, it doesn't matter how long you've studied tajweed theory, until you sit with a teacher, you're not going to be able to correct everything, inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay?
So practical tajweed is more important than
absolutely more important. Absolutely more. Yeah, I'm not big fan of tajweed courses, to be honest. I think they're important, but they have to be accompanied with practical. And so many courses I've seen that the teacher, even from the beginning, and subhanallah, teachers, mashallah, they know their stuff, but they give you so many theories, even the complicated terminologies of tajweed, and they teach you all these sifa in theory, all the rules, mashallah, like you have to memorize the rules, but when it comes to reciting, they don't give you enough time to practice, and that's a big problem. So it should be both. I would say priority is correction rather than learning the names of the tajweed rules. So implementing the tajweed rules is more important, and that's a big systematic failure we have in our system, where not enough focus is given on correction, unfortunately. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't go to tajweed courses, you should, but always ask your teacher, look, you need more practice.
No,
Yeah,
because I did do many courses, but I got the very good marks in percentage. But when applying is like a very low, so that's why I'm thinking go back to the teacher and just fix my error. So because I want to beautify my recitation, not only theoretical.
exactly.
So it's so lucky you are so we are so honored to attend your class. Alhamdulillah. And
mashallah.
Jazakallah.
Barakallahu feekum.
Inshallah.
Just make dua for us, and don't take this as a class. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how much limitations I have in tajweed. Plenty, and you'd be surprised that if I told you, you probably will stop, coming to the class. But I'd best not. So I've created this platform not because I'm a teacher. I don't want to do this. I don't want to take this role. I've created this platform just to create awareness, and I'm hoping the message is clear. I am not a teacher. Yes, I can teach to some level, but I'm not a tajweed teacher. I wouldn't consider myself one. I'm a student. I just want to make you aware of your limitations and tell you, look, if I have limitations, also you tell me. But if we're going to wait for someone who knows everything about tajweed to do these things, many people don't. Many people with very good skills in tajweed, they don't want to do this for whatever reason. So I'm hoping through this we can get the right people to kind of, continue, inshallah. Make dua. And just to let you know, I am actively continuing to look for a teacher myself. I need to improve my own thing because I need to learn so I can come and share with you. So if I do make mistakes, please forgive me.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. We got this channel, and Alhamdulillah, every day 30 minutes we are listening, and Alhamdulillah we listen in someone's errors and we fix our own. So Alhamdulillah, this is the good opportunity for us. May Allah give you more reward for you and your family.
Ameen wa iyyakum. And you're right. One of my methods that I prefer to learn and teach is I always say to people, look, one-to-one is good, but it's better if you also have a group session, because when you listen to others, you will hear, like you said, you will hear their mistakes and you will try to correct them. So you learn by others' mistakes. It's very, very important. So I hope people don't get me wrong. I don't discourage one-to-one. I don't discourage tajweed courses. I'm saying on top of the one-to-one, on top of the tajweed course, you should also have a group session, even read with other people, and you should definitely ask your teacher for more practical. I don't want to blame teachers. I don't want to go into people's intentions. I don't know. But more practical is important. Within the practical, you can also explain the theory. You can do more theory, inshallah. So, khair.
Inshallah, Jazakallah khair for every good one.
Okay. Does anyone else want to come online to ask any question? Inshallah, feel free. We'll take questions. Hopefully nothing that I can't answer. There is a few comments on YouTube. Let me see if I need to share anything. There's a lot of, mashallah, there's a lot of interaction on YouTube. So
Where is your other session? Sorry, I interrupt you. Other session was yesterday.
Okay.
Thursday.
So the sessions, what's happening is on Fridays we're trying to keep this for Surah Al Kahf, because this is part of our habit anyway. We should try to recite it. So I thought a good opportunity for everyone to correct this surah. Now, not everyone can read fluently. So the second session at the moment, I am doing it on Thursday evenings, but I don't want to make this a commitment because I've explained on the channel I suffer terribly from hay fever during summer. I'm not always available and free to do this. So I will try to look for a different date, a different day regularly, so we can do more for like Juz Amma. I did a post on YouTube, and most of you, majority, want more surah from Juz Amma, which is good because it's shorter surahs to correct, and it's less what's the word, it's less, difficult, harsh for some people. So right now though, it's Thursday ish, maybe afternoon, maybe evening, depending on my health, and Fridays. I can't give you any more. Also, people have asked for one-to-one and group sessions, which again I've explained why I can't start yet. I'm still taking information. I do want to, inshallah, so make dua, we can do this. But also the other problem is I'm by myself,
4 o'clock? Your time will be 4 o'clock?
The second one,
What's the timing of Thursdays?
the Thursdays, it varies. Sometimes I do it at 7-ish p.m. Other times I'll do it 9:30 p.m. It again depends on my health. So I don't want to make I don't want to make a commitment. I'm sorry, but at least the Friday will keep it 3 p.m. for now, for the whole of summer, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, let me take some questions from YouTube. Well, there's a lot of messages. So what I said before about the personal contact details on YouTube platform, on any platform, please be careful. It's a personal advice. Don't leave your things like your phone numbers or your personal email address. If you're confident to get spam, to get maybe even hacks or people calling to annoy you, especially if you're a sister, it's a bit daunting. So I don't advise it. If I see it, I will try to remove it. But if you do it, that's at your own cost. Just something to bear in mind for the future. It's not a good idea. Also, advertising people or phishing applications will try to get your contacts and then sending a lot of spam emails. It's not very pleasant. So if you want to contact me, it's fine. If you want me to get in touch with you, the best way is to leave me a message through my contact platforms. The link is below. Let me see some. So Hamza Rahman is saying, to learn Tajweed, brother, with request, you can watch this show on TV called Iqra with Iqra. You can watch it online on website also. Okay, khair. So whoever has any good tips to share where they can learn Tajweed, feel free to do that. I don't personally watch Iqra, I know of it. But anywhere you can find Tajweed resources is good. Is there anyone? There's a chat here. No. So, Jazakallah khairan wa iyyak, we should do the same. So there are a few corrections from the YouTube comments I've seen right now. So alhamdulillah, if I've missed them, please forgive me. Like I've mentioned, I'm human. There's audio issue, and then there's also delay and lag, so I can't always hear everything. Alhamdulillah. Yes, Sister Khadija, you can join next time, inshallah. Where can I brief Tajweed on YouTube? Like we've mentioned before, there are so many good channels. There's also, unfortunately, there are some bad channels. And I don't want to point fingers just yet, but I have heard a few channels, trying to teach Tajweed. Unfortunately, their Tajweed is not good themselves. So it's a bit of a problem. I'm not sure how to go about that. But also, please do remember, my own videos from before, there probably are mistakes. There are production mistakes. Sometimes we did it live, sometimes we did without preparation. Most of the time it was because I'm by myself and I have to do the whole pre-production, post-production, the reciting, the checking the audio is very difficult. No doubt there would have been some mistakes. I do want to redo all of the videos, inshallah. Hopefully I'll scrutinize them more this time and try to do them more professionally. So if you've learned something from the channel and it's beneficial, it's good, but do bear in mind, don't take it as written in stone. Maybe I've got some mistakes there. Just try to ask a teacher or even ask me. Maybe I will tell you, yep, that was a mistake. I know so a couple of brothers and sisters have already pinpointed a couple of things I've done wrong, which they've pointed, alhamdulillah. So I've tried to disclaim this. So inshallah, no one's perfect. Let's hope we understand that. Okay. So somebody is saying Khalid Ahmed Bati. Actually, I want him to answer this time. So I'm not sure who you mean to answer. I'm not sure what the question was. Could you repeat the question if you don't mind? Hamza Rahman said, I'm a teacher and I still read to my teacher. Correct. We all need teachers. Alhamdulillah. Khadija Mahjabin, how can I know verbs in Quran? Because sometimes I have to start with Hamzatul Wasl. Okay, now verbs is one thing, Hamzatul Wasl is another thing. Okay, now there are many courses you can try to learn some basic verbs, especially the forms of the verbs. One good I can recommend you is called Understand Quran and Salah, the easy way, by Dr. Abdulaziz, something like that. The Understand Quran Academy in India, they did very good job, mashallah, for basic understanding of Quran with some pattern repetition of the Quran of some of the verbs. So it's good to know. Hamzatul Wasl in and of itself is a whole tajweed lesson that we have to do. You have to learn. There's a few rules to know. So yeah, you can learn these from, but this one actually you can learn from tajweed books or even from tajweed courses, and then you can start implementing them, because it's about knowing when to put the fatha, kasra or dhamma on the Hamzatul Wasl. Hamza Rahman saying, being a teacher, it's important that you read Quran every day, at least a page, and it's important to memorize Quran as well. That's very correct. That's true. Someone is on Webex. Faiz. No. Do you have a question? Okay. Next we have you have to meet an independent level, and then you can recite with our Sheikh. Karim, Brother Karim, I don't know what you mean by that exactly, but I think I have the gist of it. Maybe you could explain a bit more, inshallah. Hamza Rahman saying, listening to Sheikh Hussein will help you improve the Quran citation, but it's still good to have a teacher. Of course, any reciter we send to, it's always better to have a teacher on top of that. Yes, Faiz, do you have a question? You have your hand up, Faiz. Okay, you've gone. Aisha, Sister Aisha, do you have a question?
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
I'm really struggling, and I really don't know where to start. Do I start from Nas and then, start correcting and?
Okay, Sister Aisha, you're the one, the Somali sister who read yesterday and today. Am I correct?
Yes, brother.
Okay, hi. Good question. Now, okay, so. Inshallah, I'll make a video about this, and I want to ask some scholars on tajweed about this. There is a famous narration that everyone knows, that the one who struggles to recite the Quran will have double the reward, okay? Which is very good news for everyone. Now, the application of this, the tafsir of this hadith, I am not fully aware. I want to ask a tajweed scholar, but I feel that some people use this as an excuse to say, oh, I have difficulty, so I will always read with difficulty and I cannot do it. I don't know if it's the correct understanding of this hadith. I do want someone who is a muhaddith to do a bit of tafsir on this. How I see this is this. Someone who wants to learn and they are making an effort, but they find it difficult, they will get double reward. What does that mean in practice? Do you have, if you are struggling, do you have to sit and recite a whole juz in one day? Is that what it means? Of course not. Do you even have to recite a whole page in one day? Of course not. If you're struggling, maybe you struggle for a page, but what about one ayah? What about one line? What about breaking down to one word? So my point is this. No one is asking anyone to recite more than they can. If you struggle, yes, you will struggle, but reduce your quantity. You start from the basics. And with everyone who struggles, we say to them, the first thing to learn is makhraj. Absolutely. Which means where the letters come from. Until you get that correct, and even then, there are 28 Arabic alphabets. If you have problems with 28, you don't say, oh, I have problems, I don't know what to do. Then start with one. Start with alif, Start with some throat letters. And until you sort out one at a time. That's what it means. And if you still struggle after this, and I don't believe you will, then there's a problem with somewhere else. It can't be that you're struggling. Unless you have, a physical defect, which is not going to be your fault. If you understand what I mean. If you're struggling, no problem. You start with one letter. Then when you get it right, you add the second letter. Then you build basing blocks. Now for someone like you, Sister Aisha, yeah, like I told you, you recite slowly, which is good. If you're having problems with Al Kahf, what you need to do, if you want to keep the sunnah, then take a reciter every Friday who recites slowly and follow them and just recite with them, just to keep your Surah Al Kahf, going. And for you, yes, I would say go back to basic Juz Amma, start with An-Nas and correct from there. Find a teacher,
Sure.
find a course, ask someone to listen to you. Just take it small, one step at a time, if that makes sense. Okay?
Okay.
I hope it answers the question.
Okay, Jazakallah khair.
Barakallahu feekum. Now, if anyone else wants to ask a question on Webex, they can come. I'm going through the YouTube comments. Hamza Rahman, don't worry, I make mistakes when I read sometimes. Yes, we all do. Hamza Rahman, mashallah, that's great. Just can you never look back? Okay. Khalid Ahmed Bati, where can I learn brief tajweed on YouTube? Please answer. Okay, brother Khalid Ahmed Bati, where can you learn brief tajweed on YouTube? Please answer. There is no such thing, akhi. Unfortunately, on YouTube, there are a few good channels, mashallah. I don't want to, shameless plugging my own one, but there are a few good channels you can learn from. But I would say to you that if you want to know what's a very good channel, you have to ask a teacher to vet that channel. I don't want to become the person to be vetting channels individually. I probably could, but I should ask my teacher to give me that permission first. And so then I can tell you, yes, this one okay, this one not so okay. And it gets a bit funny because, as you can imagine, online platform is going to get dramatic. People are going to be telling each other off, and Allah knows best. So there is no such thing as brief tajweed. What you need, akhi, is a teacher. And then you ask the teacher, look, I have this channel, can I listen to them? And then you can and take that, because I don't want to name and shame channels on this channel just yet. We have to do it in a proper way. There are problems with tajweed from many teachers, from many institutions, from even some tajweed channels, but I don't want to tell you specifically XYZ right now. The advice is to find a teacher, and the teacher will tell you whether that channel is okay or not, if you want to supplement it. Now, if you want to contact me directly and then you want to ask me about XYZ channels, I can go through them with you, but I won't do this on this platform, if that makes sense, inshallah. Khadija Mahajabin, how do you know verbs in Quran? I've already answered this. Hassan Walid, why don't you have a breakout room so more people can get a chance to read like you in Ramadan? Brother Hassan Walid, the problem is I am one person. If I have breakout room, then I need someone else to manage that room. And mashallah, during Ramadan we had brother Zakia who helped, but he's not free at the moment. So that's the issue. I am only one person. There's only so much I can do. So, and I've asked people to contact me if they want to take the responsibility, but you will find that for these kind of things, especially when there is no, it's not a job per se. Obviously you can make some money from YouTube, from some AdSense here and there, but it's not a job properly. So many people don't want to commit to these kind of things. If you know anyone who's willing to commit and then make that commitment weekly, then yes, I will give them the platform. But you will find that people do talk a lot, very little action. So what can I do? I'm one person. I would like help. I ask for help all the time, but ma fi mushkila. Khair, we do what we can. So if you want to volunteer, Brother Hassan, feel free to do so. You have to contact me. We have to make it a proper thing, and you have to be regular. If you can't make a week, you have to find a way to maybe give them a different time. So it's a very difficult commitment, but if you're willing to, inshallah, let me know. Yes, Hamza Rahman, correct. Learn the Arabic letters and then move on. That's correct. Khadija Mahjabin, can you please let me know how many ways are there for reciting Quran? Like some people read with Imala, Surah. Okay, now there are generally some people say there are 7 different types of qira, and others say there are 10. Both is correct. 10 is better with explanation from the Tajweed scholars. So there are different ways of reciting Quran. They are all from the Sunnah. Imala is also, there are some exceptions within Hafs as well that you can apply Imala. But for everyone who start, the advice is always to start with Hafs and Asim. I myself only know Hafs and Asim. I am not educated in other riwayah, unfortunately. I would like to, inshallah, someday learn, but I still need to perfect my own Hafs and Asim. So that's the advice. Don't worry about the other qiraat or riwayah. If you get a teacher teaches you both, alhamdulillah. On this channel, at the moment at least, we're only doing Hafs and Asim, the most popular, from the method of Imam Ash-Shatibiyya. Okay, inshallah. And yes, Hamza Rahman, and there's a lot more to learn with learning how to learn the Quran. Absolutely true. The Quran is such a huge field within which there is subfields. I mean, one very important aspect is understanding what we're reading, and I'm guilty of this. I need to put more effort into trying to learn the meaning. The tajweed is only one aspect. Unfortunately, I am limited with my skills, so I can help with some aspects of tajweed, but everyone should make an effort to learn the meaning. And then there's tafsir. There's so many other subcategories of Quran. Studying the Quran is a lifelong thing. There's no end to it, alhamdulillah. And how to be consistent in learning Quran daily, like how do you become committed to learning with passion? So now, Raj, like with anything, Akhi, the first thing is to be aware of our existence and the meaning of our existence, why we were created. Just have this awareness that there is an akhirah, and we will have to face our actions on the day of judgment. So the Quran, having been called a companion for this dunya and for the next world, so how do you make something your companion? You spend time with it, you make it part of your life, you build your routine around the Quran, whether it's recitation, hifz, tafsir, taking lessons, listening to lectures. So you make the Quran part of your daily routine. You have to start slowly, and you make it in a way that if you don't touch the mushaf or recite from it at least once in a day, you must feel something is missing. Until you do that, then you're not going to have a relationship. So the idea is to build a relationship and make the Quran become the companion. Many lectures, many scholars have explained, have given tips how to do this, but it's very important to do this with people in your own surrounding. If you can do this together with people in your home, brilliant. If you can have a circle of friends who regularly connect with the Quran, and this is an advice that we all need to be implementing, is to surround yourself with the correct people. Your friends, the right friends, the people who remind you of the haqq, like we know in Surah Al Asr, is the people to go after. So surround yourself with people who are people that have a connection with the Quran. And alhamdulillah, we have a lot of online presence as well, so which is good, but there's nothing can beat own personal direct one-to-one contact with people in your own surrounding. So make dua, ask Allah to guide you, and I'm also guilty of this. We could do more, every one of us. This is why sometimes I do this online, sometimes a bit selfishly, because it's a way for me to keep my own connection with the Quran as well. So it gives me an excuse. So I try to find excuses like this. Okay, so I'm not saying everyone can do this, but inshallah we all need to make an effort. But at the end of the day, it's like with any passion. If you want passion, you have to give some effort. Without effort, it's not going to happen. But inshallah, may Allah help us all. Inshallah. Okay. Rahul Muhammad, you said rubbish. What does that mean? Could you elaborate? Okay, so now Raj, thank you, Sheikh. You don't need to call me Sheikh. Brother Ashik is fine, inshallah. I'm not a Sheikh. Okay. Alhamdulillah. I think there's no more question. Oh, Ashafa Dauda, you're on Webex. Do you have a question?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, Akhi.
Actually, it is not a big question. It's just that for us, the beginner,
okay,
I just want to ask this question. What is the basic sign we need to start with in part of this tajweed? At least.
What do you mean by basic sign?
I mean, like if we want to start, since recitation of Quran need tajweed for you to be fluent, for you to recite fluently. So what do we need to start with? At least some basic things we need to focus on when reciting for the tajweed to come out clearly?
Okay,
Do you get my question?
if you're talking about fluency, as in you can recite fluently with less mistake, is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
So obviously the stage of tajweed is this. Okay. First thing is makhraj, where every letter comes from. Absolutely, you have to know this. You have to know this 100%. Then with it, you have to know the characteristics of each letter, as-sifa. Okay. When you do this, then you go through with a teacher, obviously with a teacher or with a course, how to pronounce the words on their own, words, and then you join words together, which is why you start with qaida. So all this makhraj and sifa training and learning needs to happen on the qaida. I am a big proponent of learning this and correcting these within a single word in the qaida. Not wait for the Quran, that's to start correcting makhraj and sifa. I think it's a bad method. I don't like this method personally. It takes people too long. Makhraj and sifa on qaida. When I say qaida, any qaida or a tajweed course that teaches you this, okay? And then definitely when you move to the Quran, you always, in my opinion, you start from the back, juz amma, short surahs, and you have to correct every surah one at a time. I do not like a student to read 10 surahs with mistakes. I prefer they read one surah with no mistake, and you should take your time to read the surah. Now, one mistake people do when they are learning tajweed, they are not learning to read by looking. They are more learning to read by listening, and they're not paying attention to the letters and the words. And this is a way for some people to learn, but it's a minority. Majority of people need to look in to be able to read from the mushaf, so that they can become independent. So on top of that, I tell people try not to be dependent on tajweed color codes for learning. Otherwise, if you are given a Quran with no colors, you're not going to know what to do. So learning to implement the tajweed rules is important with a teacher. So basic, makhraj, sifa, words from the qaida, build up to ayah, build up to short surahs in the Quran, from the back juz amma, definitely. And then from there, you have to, the teacher will tell you whether to go to Juz Tabarak from the back or go from Baqarah. That's up to the teacher to say. In terms of fluency, if you don't have makhraj, if you don't have the sifa corrected, if you have not had a solid base in qaida, then it's going to be hard to be fluent in the Quran. You may be fluent, but you will be fluent with mistakes, and that's a big problem. But in terms of fluency, as long as you've gone through the qaida properly, the only way to be fluent is to recite the Quran every day by looking in, follow a scholar, follow a teacher, and keep doing this every day. Insha Allah, with time you will see, you will be able to develop fluency. And it's just about repetition and making the Quran part of your daily life, insha Allah. I hope it's clear, yeah?
Jazakumullah khair. And again, Ya Sheikh, you said when I recite, you said you don't know if I make any mistake or not. So is it okay for me when you open this platform, is it okay for me to recite or?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can recite. What I meant was, because the audio was a bit problematic, right? There are things I missed. I could not hear you properly. But what I heard you, I think you're the brother from Africa, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, your style, like some people have mentioned, is a more an African style, and some of the mududs for me were a bit long. Some letters, you may have missed them. I don't know, because I could not hear you properly. So that's why I'm saying to you, Allah knows best. Maybe other people picked up. But what we could do, because I'd like to listen to you, maybe if you're okay with it, maybe you can connect with me separately, and you can recite something. I would like to take your recitation and ask my teacher to have a listen to, because I don't know if I'm qualified enough to be able to comment on the African style recitation, because I am not qualified enough for that. Does that make sense? Yeah.
MashaAllah. So how can I contact you privately? Is it through this?
Yeah, so we have a platform on Google temporary website, and you will find the link in the description under the YouTube. There's a contact page. Okay, you can leave me a message there. Just remind me who you are, but please don't feel bad. I mean, I may not get back to you on time, because at the moment I have other things as commitment to my work. But inshallah, we will do that. Inshallah. Okay.
Jazakumullah khair. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Who is this?
Yes, brother. This is Abrar speaking from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
MashaAllah. Are you Arabic or are you just living here?
From Pakistani.
Okay,
I'm from
MashaAllah.
Pakistan,
Yes.
working here. Yeah.
MashaAllah. What?
Can I recite?
No, Akhi, I'm so sorry, but our recitation is done today. We finished about over half an hour ago. We're just taking questions at the moment. Do you have a question?
So can we have individually any, like if you have any personal ID where we can, where I can send you my audio recitation so you can reply me back on that, please?
Okay,
I think, WhatsApp.
I think you probably can do this to the contact page that I've shared with everyone. Look in the description below.
Okay, it's website sites.google.com. Okay,
that's the one. There's a contact page on there. It's a temporary one. Even there, I need someone to do a website for me, but I haven't had the chance to, so inshallah. Yeah, but a lot of people have asked, and unfortunately, like I said, time constraint, only one person, is a bit difficult for me to respond. I'm trying to organize classes inshallah soon. Please be patient with me, my dear brothers and sisters. Don't hold it against me. There's only so much I can do.
Okay, the timing is same, brother. Last time it was 1 a.m. right? I think on Saturday I attended your class.
No,
I decided
Fridays we do it 3 p.m. usually. The
3
third,
p.m.
yes, 3 p.m. UK time. The Thursdays is different at the moment, so you have to just keep track of our social page and YouTube, mostly YouTube. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Brother, no problem. Alhamdulillah. Brother Hassan Walid, or somebody's asking me my opinion on maqamat. Brother Hassan Walid. Akhi, I've said before, I don't know enough about maqamat. I mean, mashallah, the recitation is beautiful. Some scholars don't approve of it. Some do. Allah knows best. I do not know enough. If you ask me my own personal preference, which is not a fatwa, nothing like that, I prefer tajweed without maqamat personally when I recite the Quran. It's just a preference, so I can't really comment. I don't have an opinion on it. I don't know. So Allah knows best. I hope that's okay. Hamza Rahman, idgham with ghunna, idgham without ghunna, idgham mithlain, idgham shafawi. These are different types of idgham. Yes, yes. But idgham, there's all kinds of idgham also between almost every 2 letters of the Arabic alphabet. It's a huge topic. But yeah, generally there's a lot of types of idgham. Okay, Khair, is there any other question? If not, mashallah, we're reaching 3 hours and I would like to go. If there's no other questions. Okay, if that's it, so alhamdulillah, inshallah, we'll keep Surah Al Kahf for Friday, 3 p.m. UK time. Thursdays, keep an eye out for a potential session for people who are struggling. So we could do more with Juz Amma. And that's kind of it. So as usual, if you have heard mistakes, please forgive me. It's from myself and from Shaitan. And if you know your tajweed, please make sure you contact the people and let them know. I am looking for help. If you have any help to give me, inshallah. There's also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Hilma Tajweed, and also my other channel, Hilma Tech, if you find benefit from it. It's a tech channel, nothing to do with Islam. Leave me a contact on this page, okay, in the description. Consider donating to the project. If you don't have PayPal, it's paypal.me/Hilma Tajweed. Try to contact me if you want to contribute, inshallah. And if there are no more questions, I will take my leave, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan for staying. And someone's asking, please speak loudly. Rabia Basti, is it not loud enough? If it's not loud enough, I will have to do something about it next week, inshallah. I do apologize. Okay. Barakallahu fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This was Ashif from Hilma Tajweed.